doing?
God, I love that. I'm not a huge pro wrestling fan, but I love Mankind.
Oh yeah, as a person,
great.
have you ever watched the documentary where it follows him around the country and he visits mall Santas?
Ooh. No, what?
It's like Mick Foley chasing Christmas, kind of like a endless Christmas, endless summer kind of thing, but with it's incredible. Mick Foley's an amazing man.
He
sacrificed his body for us at Hell in the Cell out here at Mellon Arena in Pittsburgh. I see him through the roof of the steel cage.
I seen it, Lord. I seen it. Plus back throw. You gotta watch out.
Oh, unfortunate trade.
MaiLyn.
Yo, get got.
That situation feels so unwinnable.
Honestly, this matchup, I mean, I understand why I picked Cammy. Cammy beats Blaze.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's hard to deal with dive kicks.
I
would have loved to guess, of course, but I mean, strategy here is like a good one.
Kage has a dive kick.
That's like this really slow. It's like, yeah, hit me if you can.
How dare you? Come on.
He's going. Fucked up the dive kick. And has to hold that mix.
I don't understand why Kage is not better. He has a raging demon.
Yeah, but good luck getting in on poison though with Kage.
Yeah, you're right.
Here we go.
Yo, activation of the down fears. Gonna spend CA. Nope, double dash instead.
He's gonna save that extra meter to get in.
Plus.
Just needs that one touch.
Yeah, the thing is that you can't. Oh!
Yo!
That crouch fierce.
Was that a confirm or a buffer? Because that activated so quick.
Yeah, it was really quick. It was really quick.
Believed.
I'll say this, and I'll actually pose a question to Mono, because you've probably played Hermes a little bit more than anyone here, or at least watched them play. Do you think that whenever Hermes has meter, that they really telegraph their crouch fierce or their attempt at activation? Sometimes I feel that way. I feel like he's.
Cammy and it's just Cammy in general. Crouch Fierce's range is really deceptive, to be honest. Like it's really hard to space it, like when you're in neutral, because I mean her dash is so quick. She walks really fast, and it's like as soon as you feel like you're not in range, and you're like, wow.
That's fair. It's a strong tool. Why not use it? But. That's fair.
And I think he reacted easier because I think MaiLyn dashed at the end, so he caught the dash.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he was even more sure to confirm and just cancel quick because he already saw a dash.
He probably was looking at it when he was pressing the stand fierce, so it was already in his head. But we might get a change of character here from MaiLyn without intro.
Yeah,
music.
I mean, Laura does better.
Like, what's the vibe, MaiLyn? You gotta give me a vibe. All the vibes are Hermes right now.
If you come to think of it, the people that have used the intro musics have won.
I'm telling you.
Jastero had his intro music. He won.
There's a boost when you get that intro music playing.
Hermes had a music choice plus a mix-up, so he's got like double the points.
It's fantastic.
Discord.
Oh, are we?
Look at Discord.
MaiLyn asking for ping test, but my stomach is grumbling. Well, they both meet the ping test, so I can't, like, everyone agreed to the rules, so it's up to you whether you want to play it or not. Let's see what their response is.
Well, that Thomas and me are just
bobbing our heads, enjoying the tunes, doing the Night at the Roxbury.
Old fighting games are alright.
Got my mini Pava bobbing head.
Ooh. Yeah.
It totally vanishes within the
I love like the background like changers are just like they get so sneaky trying to take it out.
Yeah. It's like Fang, there can only be one true hat, and it's me in the background.
And it's the actual Fang.
I do like that.
How are you?
You were gonna, Tom. You were going to ask the question I was going to ask. So go ahead. Yeah.
I don't think I was. No, you do your thing. You say yours first.
No, you.
Okay. So, like, I haven't seen a lot of Fangs this season. How are you feeling about the character this season, Mono? Like, how are you feeling about Fang in general?
It's the best he's ever been, to be honest.
Awesome.
I mean, he was already like his past version was his best version before this patch, and now this patch he only got buffed. So.
Cool.
Like the crouch jab into EX Sotoja, like that is an extremely good buff. I mean, I've been like probably all of Street Fighter V saying that he needed crouch jab into EX. So the fact, because the thing is that his 4 frames, like they gave him that he can do light Sotoja after the crouch jab, but depending on the range, it will hit on block, and that move is like -10 on block. So
you never have a consistent
like. Exactly. If you did like a max range overhead where you can do crouch jab, it was crouch jab into nothing, because you were taking too much of a risk doing light Sotoja. Because you never knew if it was gonna combo, if they were gonna hit on block, and then you'd be punished by a -10. So, and they actually gave him a meterless knockdown. It doesn't have a lot of range. I don't use it too much because now you can do like light carpet after the crouch jab and it combos as well. That to me was actually an extreme buff, because I honestly. I was okay with him spending meter to get a knockdown, but having it without meter was like, okay, that's too much, but I'll take it, you know, like.
Yeah.
And the buff to the sweep is actually super good. Now he has a consistent sweep, because now if he gets the first hit, like the first hit like draws you in, so now the second hit usually always hits if it catches something. And they gave it like a float effect on the first hit, and they did the same thing to down forward fierce, the one that he does like 2 moves. And now the first hit actually, if you try to jump, it like juggles you, and then the second hit hits guaranteed. Because before, it would either reset you the first hit and the second hit wouldn't hit, but now he gets both. So now actually, if he catches a backdash with sweep into V-trigger or down forward fierce into V-trigger, he actually can do like down forward fierce into Sotoja to combo. Like he got like more conversions in this version. So it makes him scarier, like, to be honest.
Yeah, agreed. And I think that's cool, because I know, like, that was one of the complaints about Fang, right? Like, not a consistent 4-frame punish was a big deal. Like, not having that was an issue. So
actually, he's actually the only character that didn't have one, because
because
even Dhalsim had light into EX Yoga flavor. Like, at some point, people are like, oh, but Dhalsim doesn't have, like, Dhalsim did have one, but he had
to spend bar, but he had something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fang is like crouch light, crouch jab, stand jab, coward crouch. Like it just became into a mix-up.
Yep.
But now the EX is actually super good, because he's always plus when he does the command dash after the EX. So, and now you can jab buffer it as if you're G. You know that G is always like crouch jab buffer. You can do the same thing with Fang now.
Cool.
Which is great, because his stand jab has fucking range.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's his crouch jab though, the one that he can actually combo into.
So not quite as much, but yeah, his stand jab was always, because his stand jab was when you could do like the three stand jab combo, right? You do stand jab, stand jab, stand jab, and then
now he can actually do the combo by himself. He can do crouch jab, stand jab twice, and then fierce.
No.
That's super convenient, because that was a huge spacing nightmare from those spawns. So that's solid.
Got the hit.
MaiLyn putting a little bit of damage up front. Messes up the dive kick. It doesn't matter. Oof, I got a little rollback on that. We got anti-airs.
Oh, no anti-air there.
Good AP.
Nice crosscut by Hermes.
He's got it.
And that should kill. Yeah.
Nice little meaty crouch medium kick. Easy cancel on block or hit. Either way, you got the damage. That was a whiff.
Wow.
Just do it.
EX. Yeah, I mean, that was the punish. Like, it was a good reaction.
That actually might have traded with the active frames, because that was a counter hit.
Another crosscut.
Talk about that spiral.
Too high.
I'm still stuck up on that first inner. Ooh, good guy.
Trying to get the pressure. Nice confirm. Corner pressure, trying to get out. Trade in the air.
Just one.
Oh, careful. Oh, got caught with the
What a button.
There's the final.
Both of CA stocked.
I would say much worse of a bet for poison in that scenario. Cammy with full meter can punish a lot of things from full screen that really limit her options. A lot of those big. No, that's really unfortunate.
Actually, he didn't. That now that EX the EX Rec is actually -2 on block, I think. Nice V shift. Oh, nice challenging and makeup. Dangerous. Oh wow. EX totally gonna make the throw.
And that's one of those things too, where in a bad connection, a hooligan throw mix-up will be. That's a tricky one to deal with. I'll just throw that out there. Especially if you just let it rip.
Fight.
Raw punish.
Got him hit.
It's going down.
Yeah.
And
Oh wow, nice check with the jab though.
alright. We ain't done here.
Ooh, I like
That was a nice setup.
It was gonna
Yeah,
get cheeky.
if there was if Hermes quick rise, that would have been tough.
Yep.
Those crouch fierces, I'm worried now. Now that I see Hermes whip punching those, it's okay.
Wow.
Okay, Hermes.
And you know the thing, even if he blocked it at that range, it was plus. Or at least not punishable. Like it wasn't gonna be punishable.
Yeah.
That's the dive kick.
Cammy in there. Oh yeah, there's an air throw. You know I love it. Corners herself. The best animation in the game. Hell yeah.
Okay, anti-air.
Oh,
Back fierce, won't touch the stun.
Oh, fishing for it.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think MaiLyn was done. I would be too. I get it. There's some things that are frustrating that we understand that we did this. That we've